Day 43 of teaching myself game dev from scratch. Today was pixel art day. I didn't have enough time to draw because I was up late, Cinco de Mayo and all that. It was interesting because it seems like it's going to be the same as last week, right? At least I thought it was, because today was supposed to be enemy sprites, whereas last week was player sprite. But then you look into what's the difference in intent. So for the player, it's, the cool factor. This is you. So it's reaction, right? When you press a button, you want your character to do something. Whereas for the enemies, it's more about telegraph, not reaction, which is that you want your enemies to tell you that they're going to be doing something. The clarity is you want them to be clear when they're attacking you, or what type of enemy they are. If a big, giant, bulking, like hulking goblin walks by, you expect him to have like a big sword or a big club, and he probably walks slow and does big attacks that hit harder, whereas little dudes will be running around really fast and like throwing daggers and stuff. Just as a couple of examples. And then very occasionally, after you like set a baseline of the readability makes sense, right? Like if the player can predict 99% of the enemies, having like one enemy that sort of defies that logic kind of makes things exciting intentionally. So like kind of like the tortoise from Terraria. You don't expect it because it's moving really slowly, but then when you get nearby it, it starts flipping at you like it's a fucking acrobat. And like a lot of people remember that because of that, because it defied like the standard readability of enemies. So that's something interesting to keep in mind when you're making like enemy sets. Surprise spice. Space.